Sayyidi, how to keep the way of gratitude and being thankful in the times of severe testing and difficulties?
How to keep the way of gratitude and to show ourselves to be thankful in the time of severe difficulties. I think we talked, it was last week, that was the talk on gratitude, and that was the understanding that we show gratitude in everything that we do, and don't be silent. Don't sit and be silent and watch a video and not say thank you, not say hello, not give a thumbs up, and just this world then just kind of passes us. Allah wants us to show our thankfulness, wants us to have shukr, because the opposite of shukr is to be nashukr, to be not thankful. Then Allah says, he's not even thankful, whatever he's learning, whatever he's being taught, whatever I give him, everything will carry through to that servant to be a non-thankful servant. So I don't know if anyone has children and that's why having a family and having children was half our religion. Because whatever my relationship with Allah, I will see that in my relationship with my children. And I can understand Allah's position to a degree by interacting with my children. If all day long I give my children everything they ask for, here you go, 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 not one thank you. And then not even a thank you at the end, then to even come against, and this was that, this was horrible, this was rotten, you did this again, just like this. Then you say, okay, I know how to punish you, and then I'm not going to give you anything for a week. And then we understand, oh my gosh, that this is this interaction I have with my children, am I doing this with my Lord? And that's when the servant to be understanding that what I'm asking from my children, why I'm not doing it for Allah. All these parents that their children don't listen to me, my children don't listen to me, my children are rude to me. I ask them to come back and say that, have you listened to everything that Allah asked you? No, I didn't pray. So why were you expecting that your children would listen to you but you didn't listen to anything from Allah? Because our life is very reflective. So at least the purpose of family was for us to get a sense and understanding, oh my gosh, how I'm dealing with my family and with my children, what I want from them and what I would expect from them, and the gratitude that I would expect from them. I should be first doing that always to my Lord. Thank you for what I have, thank you for this knowledge you gave, thank you for this money you gave, thank you for the food you gave, thank you for the people in my life, thank you for everything, and thank you for all the bad you kept away. Because you don't know what kind of storm is really heading towards people that Allah kept away with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We only saw some of the things that got through, but the greater part of the iceberg Allah has kept away that would have obliterated our lives and all that is dear to us. But with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim Allah kept everything away. So our life is a continuous shukr, 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 Ya Rabbi, that if I'm not shukr enough, that forgive me, and put into my heart to be conscious of everything, Ya Rabbi, so that I show my thankfulness to you and have pity upon me and mercy to be dressed upon me, inshaAllah. And little steps, it's the little things in life that have the greatest reality, not the big things. The detail is in the little things in life that we should be very thankful and make sure that all those little things are done, because we don't know what Allah will grant from these little actions. People think, well I pray and Allah's happy with me. No, Imam Ghazali was praying all his life, trying to reach all realities all his life, and thinking, well it's not really happening, I'm not feeling what these other shaykhs are talking about, I'm not feeling these things. And it was Milad al-Nabi, it was the ninth of the Mawlid al-Nabi, but before that he had a great amount of doubt that how come things are not opening, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. And for Mawlid al-Nabi Allah sent him a fly. And at that time there was an inkwell where you would write from, not a fountain pen, it was an inkwell, you had to dip it and then write and dip it. And as he was about to dip his pen, a fly came and began to start to drink from the ink. And he said, that you're an amazing creation of Allah and I'm a creation of Allah, and for the sake of Mawlid al-Nabi he thought to his heart, I won't disturb this fly. And he let the fly to take his drink and take his fill before he put his pen. As soon as the fly finished and went and he went to put his pen, he said, this action that you did today was very dear to Allah, and everything that you had asked from Allah will now be opened upon your heart. And he says from that point on his heart opened and flourished with all its realities. So it means Allah's looking, for the greatest sign are the small ones, because they show the true character of somebody, not lining up only for salah, everybody's watching you to pray, that's maybe you had to do that. But what you carry of your real character that nobody sees, and it's the small actions that you sort of dot your I's and you cross your T's, and those are just between you and Allah, He finds those to be very dear, and those are the actions that open the reality for many awliya. And there's another story of a wali who was going for Hajj, wasn't a wali yet but a pious servant. He's walking and doing many good things and walking and going all the way for his Hajj and accepting and hoping that Allah is going to accept his Hajj. He came across a well and put his bucket down and began to drink the water, making his zikr, and a dog came. And the dog looked like it had been famished in the desert and was in serious need of water. And that servant of Allah looked at the dog and felt the sorrow of this creature is going to die without water. He put the bucket immediately down and began to give water to the dog. And that was before the thinking that, the dog, who cares for a dog, what's the importance of a dog, and this is a man going to go see Allah. And again, as soon as he gave the water to the dog, a voice that came into his heart that this action made all your Hajj to be accepted, because Allah saw the sincerity of your character and the goodness of your character, that when nobody's around you felt a sadness and a pity for this creature. So this is tariqah's teaching. It's the small actions that Allah is at a continuous state of vigilance to see if that character is really of the nature that Allah wants before He opens His heavenly kingdom upon their heart, inshaAllah. InshaAllah bi hurmati Muhammad.